I'm Stacy. I met my husband Ryan while in high school. We were just 15 years old. We were best friends, then dated and fell in love quickly. We were together ever since. After dating a total of 10 years, Ryan asked me to marry him while we were at Disney World. Our wedding was beautiful and everything we wanted, and our honeymoon to Mexico was even more amazing. Every year on our wedding anniversary, we would travel somewhere, just the two of us, and experience new adventures together. We loved to travel, and we absolutely loved any adventure that included wildlife. Towards the end of our journey, we were talking of starting a YouTube channel documenting our travels. We thought we had time, but time unfortunately ran out on our love story. On January 3rd, 2022, my world came crashing apart. My husband was stolen from me, as my husband was a victim of horrific medical malpractice. One doctor told me to my face that he was not allowed to help my husband get better due to politics controlling the healthcare system, that his hands were tied, that he had to think of his own livelihood and his paycheck first. My husband lost his life to horrific medical tyranny, as profits sadly were put above our lives. I held my husband's hand that last day and told him to go home and be with Jesus and watch over me, for this fight was far from over, that I would fight for him until my last breath. This is Neil. Neil loves to play hockey. The one thing that Neil loves as much as hockey was his wife, Kara. Kara was a nurse, so she loved helping people. They didn't date long before they knew they were meant to be together. Neil gave Kara her dream wedding, and they were together less than 2 years before Kara became very sick. I was already a year into my grieving journey, as Neil was about to begin his. Come to later find out, our spouses are laid to rest in the same cemetery and not very far apart. I can remember driving to Ryan's spot and seeing Neil there at the same time and thinking to myself, I wonder if he lost a spouse like me. So many things change when you lose a spouse. The things you miss and long for continue to grow. As for me and Neil, we later met online, and in talking together, we learned how much we had in common, and some things not in common, like I'm a country girl at heart, and he loves that gosh-awful heavy metal music. Is that music really? But we both currently lived in the same city. Both me and Kara grew up in the same area. Me and Neil actually attended the same church as kids. I found he does several things that reminds me of my husband Ryan, and I have similarities to his wife Kara. And he, along with me, liked the idea in documenting our grief journey and how we move forward from here in order to help someone else who is on the same healing path. So as we travel this road of grief, justice, and God's next plan for us, I decided to document this road no one wants to be on, but many today unfortunately are. Doing so, I pray it helps someone else in their healing progress, and to know they are not alone, and that you never move on, you simply move forward. And the love you have with your spouse, well, you carry that with you always.